No, it's okay though. It's okay. So I would say this movie had a very big villain. What I liked is that I like the relationship again because I think that all of them were cute
Okay. Are
together.
you going to ignore? Are you going to ignore the fact that they brought Green Goblin
Oh my
to this
God, that guy
movie?
was so bad too. Jesus
Or
Christ.
was it Harry or was it Green? Was it Norman? Was it Harry or Norman?
No, it wasn't Norman. It was Harry, I think.
So first of all, this was the nerdiest looking. You want to talk about Peter
I
looking like a
know.
nerd? This he's supposed to be a super villain. He's supposed to be bringing back Green Goblin. He's got a giant ass forehead. First of all,
Yeah, this guy
with
looks
no
like.
hair. It's like,
I'm gonna be the villain.
Yeah, he
and
looks
guess
like
what?
sunlight. He looks like sunlight will kill him. You know what I mean? Like if he step into like a 12 at noon on a bright day, he would probably melt or something like that.
Like like the stereotypical image you have of a school shooter.
How would they do that to me?
That's him.
Yeah, it was horrible, horrible, horrible. And then when he turned into the Green Goblin with the costume and the makeup, even worse, dude. He looked
It's
even.
like
Oh my
it's like
God.
it's like what they did to Lex in the Ben Affleck Batman.
Oh yeah,
Or
but
Superman.
Batman v
Jesus Christ,
Superman.
Yeah, when they brought Lex, it's like, what the heck is that?
Lex was just
It's
a
like,
quirky little kid, a man
it's
child.
like terrible,
Zero brain.
terrible casting choice. Like
I don't even
that's the
understand
perfect
who
Superman.
approved
Terrible
his,
casting choice.
I don't understand who approved his interpretation
Because
of Lex Luthor as
they're
Jesse
the-
Eisenberg because all he did was he
They're
just
li-
played himself. Like I know, bro, you are an
They're li-
asshole. Don't you?
They're literally the same age, Superman and Lex. Why did Lex look like 20 years younger than him?
it's
It's like-
because that it's
there's a
because
lot
that
of-
actor. He still looks like a
He's
teenager. That
not-
actor.
He's not good. There's also
Yeah,
that.
that actor
Like,
is not
there's a
good,
lot
bro.
of-
That actor cannot act. I don't know why he's still in the job.
Oh, he can
No,
act,
he's
but
good.
not well.
He's good, but
Oh,
just
I
not in
wouldn't go
that
that
movie.
Nah, I don't like that.
He's not- he's
I
not
haven't
good.
seen a
He's-
single performance from him that I can say was good. He just plays himself. And
I can think of two
He
that were
was.
good.
What's that? The vegan. What's the vegan police? What's that movie?
Oh, the Scott.
Scott Pilgrim. Yeah.
Yes,
Scott
he,
Pilgrim
was-
versus the World. Yeah, he wasn't
But
in that. though.
he wasn't in it.
that wasn't it Michael Cera?
No,
We're not talking about Michael Cera though. We're talking about the guy that made play Lex Luthor, Jesse something. I forgot
Jesse
his name.
Eisenberg.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, they both suck. Never mind. Yeah.
What-
Yeah, he's the guy that played.
Did you
He
confuse-
played the
did you
Facebook
thought
guy,
that
right?
Michael Cera played Lex Luthor? Really?
I forgot his face, but he played. Yeah, he was in the Facebook movie, right?
Yeah, that was good.
Trash.
No, that movie was good.
You just say it was good.
Nah,
The
that's-
same guy that says he likes. The same guy that said he liked Amazing Spider-Man is saying the Facebook movie was good. Let that sink in.
Ah, and this guy was in the Facebook movie with Andrew Garfield, and he was good in it too.
Let that sink in.
Yeah, dude, you're not saying anything that I
Look.
stand by that. Okay.
Look, this movie, Amazing Spider-Man 2, hot pile of garbage. Just bad act. Just bad.
No.
They chose the wrong actors because Jamie
Dude,
Foxx is not that kind of actor.
Yeah,
he doesn't
really
have.
sucked.
He doesn't have the. They should have just chosen like Idris Elba. He's
No,
another
that
black
would have
guy.
been a
the
way
thing
better
about
casting.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 was that it had so much stuff going on that it didn't even matter how shit Jamie Foxx's performance was.
Yo, bleep this guy out, bro.
You know, no, I would say that the fights with the Electro guy were kind of cool and the settings of it, and I would say the part where she goes black,
Yeah,
the part where she,
even the music where like whenever Electro would come in, they would play that techno kind of style of background music. That was cool.
See, they should have just played the Blade music.
no, but dude, the thing is, when Gwen was black, that's for me that's a very hard for thing because I was like, no, don't tell me she dies, and she did die. The best girlfriend of all in all the franchises died.
Look,
Dude,
there
I'm so
are.
sad.
If we include the animated movies, there are 4.
We are not including
Yeah.
them.
Only one of them dies so far.
Yeah,
Only
dude.
one of them.
And it's a good scene too, like
And
the way
she's
they
the
shot the
worst.
scene, like the way they shot the scene, and she was falling. It's a good scene.
I take
Very
back.
dramatic, I think.
She's not the worst one. She's not the worst. I take that back.
Zendaya.
She's second worst. Look, I didn't say that. I love
We're
my
not
black
there
women.
yet. We're not there yet. Yeah. But yeah,
this movie was rough. I'd say it's actually worse than the Amazing Spider-Man 1.
then exactly. That's why let's put Amazing Spider-Man on C
Uh,
and put this
I
one on
mean-
D.
Ash, is there an option to add an extra letter?
Oh my God.
There usually is, right?
Yeah, there is.
It usually is. Add F. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I want to clarify though that even though it's an F, Andrew Garfield is still a cool guy. He knows how to skateboard. He has a cute girlfriend for a while.
Andrew
You know-
Garfield as Peter Parker, or Andrew Garfield the person?
Both. Why not? He's a
I
cool
wouldn't
guy.
go that far. I mean, whatever. He's trash as Spider-Man, but okay. Even his scene in the new Spider-Man was trash.
No, bro. Come on, shut up. Okay, so we're going now into the Tom Holland era.
So is this Spider-Man? I rent my home.
The first one was Homecoming.
Okay, because he actually did go to Homecoming.
Yeah.
So I think the first thing we should mention, this is the Avengers.
No, just
Tom
because Iron
Holland's-
Man is in it doesn't mean it's the Avengers.
No. Look at the. If you look at the picture, it literally has. I'm looking at the wrong one. No, wait, am I?
No.
Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong one. There's a lot of
This
pictures.
one.
Sorry. It's got Iron Man. The
Yeah,
problem
yeah.
is Iron Man is his Uncle Ben. I think we'd agree. Like he's his Uncle Ben, helping him make choices or decide his fate. This is him just now. We don't know how he got his powers, but he has his powers. He's meeting with Iron Man, becoming a real Spider-Man. He gets a new suit. He's really like a plastic bag before. And he meets his skull. He's got a friend, the bald guy, the Asian guy, the big boy.
He's not bald yet. He's just fat
Yeah.
man. What's his name? The guy from remember the guy from Kim Possible? The guy that never left his room?
Yeah. Wade.
He's that guy.
Was his name Wade? I
Wade?
think it was Wade.
Right? That sounds familiar. Yeah, he's the man. What does he say? Man on the computer or man?
Yeah, except this guy is
No,
not that
bro.
smart though. He doesn't seem that smart.
But he's comedic relief.
Yeah, exactly.
He's comedic relief, and then Zendaya, who's his future girlfriend, is just she's the loner girl at the school who participates in everything, but she's a loner.
She's the cool loner
But he-
girl. The one who's
So
suffering
she's-
from the anime cool syndrome.
Is she MJ in this movie?
Yeah, she's MJ. She's
So
called MJ.
the other black girl, the tall one, is Gwen Stacy, and that's the girl he has a crush on, who leaves because her dad's the villain. She's
She's
first of all,
not
she's
blonde,
half-
bro. She has black hair. What the hell
I
are you talking
said
about?
I said she's black. She's the black
Oh,
girl.
I thought you said blonde.
She's
my
well,
bad.
she's half black.
No, she's
Was her
mixed.
dad-
Yeah.
Her dad is the villain. So I'm not a fan of the dude, Michael Keaton. Is that his name?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. He was a terrible Batman. I don't know why they brought him back. Birdman was a good movie, not because
like
of him.
Birdman.
Just,
No, I thought
Fine.
Birdman. He had a great performance on Birdman, but in this one, he's kind of just
Vulture?
there.
Yeah,
Vulture-
Michael Keaton was also good in Founder.
Never seen it, bro. Doesn't even count.
I don't remember it. Never heard the name.
The McDonald movie.
Oh yeah, I don't watch McDonald's movies.
Oh, I did, and that movie's great. You're right, Ash. That movie's like it's a good one. He has a great performance on that one.
Yeah.
He's the kind of actor that can play different kind of like roles and have different kind of range. But
So
the thing is that this
they-
movie didn't require a lot of range for the Vulture character. So he's kind of like a mechanic kind of guy. It's like
But
a
he did
hardworking.
Cause remember when he's taking them to the prom, and he's like, "Let me talk to Peter in the car for a minute." And he's pretty
Oh
much
yeah, that
like
was
telling him-
interesting.
He's like,
Yeah, that-
I'm Vulture. You ain't gonna do nothing, little boy. You do anything, I'll kill your family. I'll kill you. And
I'll
won't tell
literally,
my daughter
I'll
about
literally
it."
fly to your house with my giant mechanical wings that you know I have, and I'll kidnap Aunt May, and I'm gonna do God knows what to her, and I'm gonna make you watch.
So,
So don't
speaking
touch my
of-
daughter.
Speaking of Aunt May, like, so she's like in her mid-30s. She looks, wow, I've never looked at Aunt May like that before.
As
Maybe-
Marissa Tomei, as she's beautiful, dude. I had a crush on her ever since I saw her, and you guys seen my cousin Vinny? Yeah, dude. Ever since I saw her, I'm like, this girl is beautiful.
She is. And she's still, even before she goes splat, she's still beautiful.
She doesn't go splat. She goes stab, stab.
Yeah.
I think she got stabbed. And that's what happens to her or something.
Yeah, maybe people shouldn't be friends with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I know.
So yeah, like I think this is a good introduction into the new Spider-Man.
I would
But
say,
like
you know
I
what?
said-
This movie is a fun popcorn movie, but there's
Yeah.
not much depth aside from that. It's just
Like
like a.
we don't care about what Spider-Man's doing. Like here's the thing. The problem is Iron Man comes in to save the day when he fails at the boat when he gets cut. in
Iron
half.
Man, oh yeah, he does. He does
Well,
save the
he's
day.
he's not physically there. He literally sits. in
He
suit
doesn't
and
have to. Yeah, he doesn't have
Yeah.
to physically be there to save the day.
Which none of the other Spider-Mans have that guy who's just way better than them showing up to save them, to bail them out. It was always just them.
Bro, no
He
other
has this-
superhero has like a replacement that he could just send somebody to save the day where he doesn't even have to be there. Everybody has,
Well,
even
we can
Batman,
assume-
and Batman has the technology to build a robot Batman, and he doesn't do that. All right, he likes to get his hand dirty, even though he doesn't kill people. So he says he likes to be in the action. Iron Man is like somewhere in India, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna send my robot to help you, bro."
That's the thing. He always has in all three movies, a member of the Avengers is there to bail him out.
Yeah, but you're right. This is the era where the Avengers are like in every movie. One or two Avengers is always making a cameo in their even in their individual movies.
That being said, I like him more than Andrew. Like I like him more than Andrew as a Spider-Man, and I enjoyed his movie because, like you said, they're popcorn movies. You're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be entertained a little bit. It doesn't have to be quality because it's not quality. Like we haven't even got to the second movie yet. That's
Like
trash. Yeah. The first one.
If I measure the tones of the movie, the first trilogy starts with very kind of like a serious, humane tone to it. That
Yep.
gets watered down when it becomes Andrew Garfield, and they're trying to be
a
more
lot,
cool.
like not even water. They soak it.
Yeah.
Like, it's all mushy. Like no personality, no nothing.
They're trying to go
It's
more
just
for like
mush.
they're trying to go more for like the action kind of fun stuff, but at the same time as the relationship stuff,
And they
it's a little
failed
bit.
miserably.
It's a
It
little
was
bit
so
in
watered
between.
down. It was so watered down. He couldn't hold on to Gwen Stacy's hand when she was falling.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay. And in this one, the Tom Holland era, they just decided to completely scrap the emotional side of it and
It's
just make it fun.
comedy.
Well,
yeah.
Comedy.
Well, like you said, there are moments where he threatens the family and he gets all serious. And obviously, Tom Holland, he's supposed to be like the new leader of the Avengers or whatever. So they add emotions, but not till later on, like the third movie and the Avengers movie.
You know, the first time that I saw this movie, I liked that it was fun enough. The second time that I watched it, I liked it way less. And by the time that I watched it, I'm like, this movie's not that good. I mean, it's decent enough, like I said, for a fun kind of movie. It has
Yeah,
its fun
it's
parts,
like-
but it's not that
it's
good,
like-
honestly.
It's like watching The Amazing Spider-Man, but the first time watching The Amazing Spider-Man. Like, you're just disappointed after a while, right?
Yeah,
So here's the thing. Even like the movies that I enjoy of the new Marvel, like I felt entertained. I could not watch it twice.
Yeah, they're not every movie is built for that.
well, look
Obviously,
at you.
these
Look at you
are-
with your high horse. My dignity
No, he's right.
will
He's
not
right,
let
though.
me watch a Marvel movie more than once.
No, that's
Come
not
on,
what he's
bro.
saying. These are
That's not what he's saying.
you got to remember, these are made for blockbuster. These are blockbuster movies, not the store, but like big blockbuster movies. But they're not quality. You know, like they're there to sell tickets and get the story, so they can bring out another movie and sell tickets and get a little story. Doesn't mean they're good. They're enjoyable, but they're not that good.
I will say that I do like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I do think that was good casting to pick him. He looks like a teenager. He's like a little buff teenager.
Oh, he's like Ash's height.
Zendaya, I do not like her as casting for MJ.
So
I got used to
this
her,
was
but I don't like her that much, honestly.
so this is really like this is a modern day. I haven't read the comics, so is there a black MJ?
I'm not sure.
Because I know the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, they had a black April O'Neil. So this is just a modern, like, it is what it is. It's a modern day thing. Bring ethnicity to the roles, whatever. She, as an actor, I've never seen that other show she's in. I heard she's good. I don't really know, but I didn't like her in Dune. I don't care for her in Spider-Man.
I don't want to see her. I do not want to see her physically. I don't like her. I don't want to see her in anything, honestly.
I don't care about her in the slightest. Like, if anyone mentions her, I'm like, whatever. I don't care.
The fat best friend, I like him. He's okay as a comic relief. The Aunt May choice was a good choice. Okay, Aunt May as mommy, she's a hot mommy. Iron Man in the movie.
I don't care about Iron Man. Nobody.
Yeah, I know, dude. You're so above. You so above Marvel. All right. He's fine in the movie. He's kind of like padding for the movie. He's kind of like a safety net for the movie. Hey, even if you don't like this guy, we got Iron Man, and he's
that's the problem.
Robert Downey Jr.
Even the Sony Spider-Man at that time, they had X-Men. We don't know if it's the same world, but they had X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Ghost Rider. We don't know if it's all the same world, but we can assume.
Wait. X-Men is not Sony. It was 20th Century Fox.
Yeah, we don't. Okay, then Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that
and,
was also 20th Century Fox.
Okay, Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider was also 20th Century Fox.
Bro, you're screwing your head, yeah. Jesus.
Bro, I don't care who makes stuff. All I know is Sony or MCU.
And this is the guy that I watch every film ever, but you don't know shit about them. That's you, bro.
Hey, bleep that out. Bleep that out, please.
Okay.
I don't care about directors. I don't care about who makes the movie. I care about the actual movie. In all those movies, The Amazing Spider-Man and the originals, I don't care. I don't care. The Amazing Spider-Man and the original Spider-Man, they didn't have anyone to save them. It was only them. So I think putting Iron Man in this first movie kind of made Tom Spider-Man to be the weakest. Technically, he's the youngest. Maybe him and Andrew were the same age, maybe. I can't remember, but that made him the weakest because he needed Iron Man's help.
Oh no, that was a cool part of the movie. That was a cool part like that he's like this rookie. He's like this rookie superhero that he wants.
But so was Andrew.
But he's too young.
So was Andrew. So was Tobey. But they didn't have anyone to come save them.
Exactly.
Like, the thing that made Tobey so good was murder. There was a lot of death in that movie. Andrew had death.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Holland's death was only thanks to Thanos, and they all came back.
And it comes at the third movie, but yeah, I like that I like that Spider-Man in this movie is like this eager superhero kid that wants to help, but he has Iron Man that has to look over him. He feels responsible. They're like, dude, I'm not gonna let you die on my watch. All right, like I already know you. The papers are gonna associate me with you. So if you die, they're gonna say Tony Stark let Spider-Man die. So he wants to avoid that. All right. So he kind of does help him a little bit and look after him.
So I would actually give this movie it's my favorite of the movies. So I give it a B.
Come on, what's wrong with you, bro? C, that's a C.
I'm okay with a C. I'm just saying of the of the new Spider-Man, that's my favorite one.
Because Michael Keaton is in that movie, but like all the first half of the movie is just him.
I don't even like Michael Keaton.
Well,
Did you not see the second one?
Movie. He plays a big part.
He wasn't important.
He
Literally,
was,
he's
he
not
was,
important.
he was the
Which is-
villain.
Bro, that's the problem with this movie. Like the original Avengers team, they all had their individual movie, and then you had the Avengers. Spider-Man came after the Avengers Civil War. And then they brought more Avengers into his movies to ruin it.
No,
Just
this
because
movie,
they didn't know if he could carry it.
No,
This movie, Michael Keaton didn't matter. He's the villain, but he didn't matter. Let's
Yeah,
be
that's not a
honest.
good thing. That's something that goes against the film because the villain is supposed to matter. And the first half of the movie, he's just scrapping parts, scrapping stuff that's left from the Avengers, basically. By the end of the
literally.
movie, they fight a little bit, and the fights are not even that awesome, honestly.
And he doesn't die. He gets arrested, right?
Yeah, he gets arrested, and the whole thing. This is how bad this as a villain he is. Remember that scene that you were talking about, where he's driving them, and he's trying to figure out that Peter, that scene, the tension in that scene where it's just them in a little car was better than all the action films, all the action scenes in this movie. So this movie kind of sucks in that department.
Which isn't a problem. That isn't a problem. Except that this is the modern day MCU, so you gotta have good action.
No. This film was trash. It's a C, bro. It's very mid.
Hey, like I said, I'm okay. I'm not stuck on any vote like you are. Like you are stuck with C's for your movies. Look, I'm fine moving it down to a C.
All right.
Look, Toby Man the best.
Okay, so let's go to the second one, which would be the one with Mysterio.
Trash.
Oh
Jake
my
Gyllenhaal.
god, the worst movie of all the like.
Trash.
This is the worst movie in all the Spider-Man. Worst.
First of all, so he gets Tony Stark's sunglasses. This is after he died, right?
No,
Right?
yeah, this happens after he is dead.
So he gets Tony Stark's sunglasses, and they like make him stronger or whatever, so he can activate new stuff, which is stupid. Like you got someone limiting your powers. That's probably why you could barely beat a guy with robot limbs. Yeah, like they go on a trip to France, and he becomes Black Noir, which was cool. I like Black Noir. And yeah, pretty much Zendaya figures out he's Spider-Man. They become a team. Samuel L. Jackson and the Avenger people, the Shield, they show up, and pretty much because Spider-Man can't hang on his own. And then Jake Gyllenhaal, he comes back from the mountain and tries to steal that little boy's glasses, which he does, and makes him a villain that makes fake things appear. I don't even remember. Pretty much the battle was just drones. It was like he was fighting drones and he was losing. Then he won.
Oh yeah, he was making like how do you call it? Illusions, not illusions, but like
Holograms. They were
holograms. Exactly, he was making holograms to make it seem like he was a hero. Like
when there's
Mysterio was a hero, yeah, but it was all faked.
Yeah. And pretty much it was like a bunch of rich nerds who got fired by Tony Stark doing it.
Yeah. They were all just rejected people of Tony Stark.
So what is Mysterio like in the comics, Ash? I don't read Spider-Man comics, so I don't really know. Was he accurate?
Nah. Completely different.
So yeah, they fumbled the bag. This movie was trash. like Samuel L. Jackson and the Shield were there for like half the movie because he had to keep on track of the Avengers. And what's his name? Lucky, the assistant, was banging his mom or his aunt the whole time.
Jon Favreau.
Yeah, he was just with the Aunt May the whole time.
Dude, I probably banged her one time, and that's it.
Nah. One time, and he tried to keep coming in.
Bro,
Hey, I know Peter's in another country.
Jon Favreau was dating Scarlett Johansson in his movie Chef, and he was banging on the Modern Family Latina because
Oh, Gloria?
yeah.
I don't know her actual name.
But I was like, yeah, you got the point. I don't know her name either. I just know that she.
Hey, he chooses his roles wisely, I guess.
Well, no, John Favreau is a talented guy. I'll give him that. He's not much of a looker. I'll say that, but he's not super ugly either. But he's famous enough and talented enough to get some hot girls.
Well, yeah, remember, he's like older than you. Your shape matters very little. He's a good guy.
No, when it comes to men can get hot women if they have good status. You know what I mean? Men don't have to be hot or anything to get a hot girl.
Like Louis C.K.?
I've never seen his wife, his real wife, but I don't think she's a looker. I don't think she's gonna be hot or anything.
Why would it matter if you think she's a looker?
I'm just saying.
No, because he said that man doesn't have to be good to get
What's
a
his
hot
name?
woman, and you mentioned Louis
What's that?
C.K. So he's like, I don't know, but I don't think.
I was making a joke. I was making a joke about him asking to jerk off in front of people.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't even know he was married.
Let me tell you something. That's not a joke. He wasn't. There was something very serious that happened to him. Okay, and he almost got canceled for that.
Wait,
I don't know.
you're making
I
him
don't
the
think that's a
victim.
joke, though.
Are you making him the victim? Are you making him the victim?
He was the victim in that whole situation.
Ah! This is where you bleep it out and we jump to the next one. Yo, I saw Bill Burr's wife. He's married to a black woman for like 20 years.
I know, yeah,
I wish
and she's
they
not that
had-
good looking. Honestly,
I
Nah,
wish
she's
they
pretty
had
he could do
got
better. He could do better.
the
I'm
show
outside. That's all I'm
back.
saying.
She's pretty good looking. Yeah, this movie, yeah. Which one is this? No, Far From Home?
Yep.
It's far from quality content. I'd give it a
Nice.
D.
Well done. What about you, Ash?
I'd give it an F. This was the worst movie.
I'm okay for that.
No, the thing was that, I tried to watch it at home. I could not. The only place where I was able to watch it was when I was stuck on an airplane and there was nothing else there that I haven't watched before. This was the only thing.
Dude.
And I watched it once, I tried it, I fell asleep. So while coming back from India, I had to watch this shit again so I had to resume it from the part where I left behind, and
Right.
I tried it twice and then I was able to, because I fell asleep again and then I woke up and
You know-
I had to rewatch it again and then I finished it and I was like, God damn, this is a crap movie.
Ash sitting next to the emergency exit door, looking at it while he's watching this movie.
Yeah.
Like usually movie catalogs are good in an airplane. Like you have some movies that you can watch, but
Bro, just
catalog
sleep.
that they had was horrible. Like
Bro.
horrible.
Bro, just
No.
bro, have you never slept for 20 hours before? Just sleep.
But when I was in the airplane, when I was in the, God damn it, yeah, when I was in the airplane, the movie that I saw was Man of the House with Queen Latifah, and I enjoyed it. So
So
I don't usually do. For me, a movie has to be really bad for me not to finish it. And the only movie that it reminds me is Batman vs Superman, where like midway through it, I'm like, I'm out. I'm not gonna finish this. This is not good.
I was stuck in a theater, so I was like, I've wasted money enough, so I'll just finish it.
So you gave it a D and you gave it an F.
Yeah.
I would give it nothing because I haven't seen it. So let's move on to the next one.
Let's just play the F. That's fair.
Yeah.
So the last one is the one that came out a few years ago with all the Spider-Man.
No way.
No
That's
Way
it.
Home.
Okay, like these names are so stupid. Okay,
I like
No
the
Way
names
Home.
actually. It's fun to make fun of them, but it keeps the movie like linked together, so I don't mind it.
It literally doesn't, because he literally got home.
What's the
No
name
Way
of
Home.
the new one that will come out? I forgot. It also has home in it.
It hasn't been announced.
No, it
They can't film because of the strike. Nobody filmed
no.
anything.
The
Nothing
thing
was
was
working.
that like it was like this.
Really?
It was in the plan before strike, and they had it announced, but then
Can I be-
Tom Holland
Can I-
took like a mental health.
Can I be honest with you? I don't keep up with MCU news.
Me neither.
That's surprising. Why are you lying? We all know you do.
Bro, no, you guys believe your own bullshit. You guys have made me out to
Hey,
be
hey,
a
beat
Marvel
this
super
guy out.
fanatic, and you think I'm that guy, but I'm not. I just like the movies. They're all right.
I'm not that guy. Hey, I'm different.
Bro, it's like there's no in between with you guys. I'm like, you either think they're trash or you're their fan. And I'm
Okay.
like, no, I just kind of like
You,
them.
you literally wanted to watch Shang-Chi. Get out of here.
That movie was awesome. I stand by that.
Mhm.
Aquafina, she should have won an Oscar. I'm just saying. Yeah,
Hey,
this one
so
is the one
this
with
movie.
Go
So
ahead.
they got Doctor Strange. He's gotta help. He's like working with Peter or something because they both live in New York.
Mhm.
I don't. Well, Doctor Strange isn't it? And Peter and him, they're both Avengers, and they're both in New York. And why does Peter go to him? I don't remember.
Well, the beginning of this movie is it starts
I
with
don't
the
really.
end. It starts with the end of the last one, which is that Mysterio basically exposed Peter Parker's real identity to the world. So now everybody in the whole world know who Spider-Man is. They know his identity. And the whole thing that he goes to Doctor Strange is that he could wipe out the memory of everybody. So nobody remembers that he was Spider-Man. That's the whole plot. That's why he
But
wants
he,
to go.
but he messes up.
Oh, yeah, exactly. He messes up. He's
And
having a tough
somehow,
time. Everybody that knows him and him and his family, they're all being hounded by the media for being Spider-Man. I don't know what he can handle. Iron Man flat out said to the world, "Bro, I'm Iron Man," and everybody was like, "Cool," and he lived a normal life. But
well,
Spider-Man,
technically, somebody always showed up from his past trying to kill him. Not because he was Iron Man, but because he was Tony Stark.
yeah, but I don't know why he couldn't handle the pressure of just everybody knowing that he's Spider-Man. Whatever, bro.
I
They
mean,
know you're
weak
Spider-Man.
writing. Weak writing.
Everybody knows who Captain America is, and Black Widow, whatever. They can handle it. Why can't you handle it?
Literally nobody knows who Black Widow is. Like she's
Black
a
Widow's
secret
really Black
spy.
Widow. She has no other personality. She's Black Widow. What you see, what you get.
She literally has a name. I don't know what it is because I don't care, but she has a name.
Natasha Romanowski, some shit like that.
You're such an MCU fanboy, bro.
Because I know her name. Okay, God,
What's her
Um,
sister's name?
I don't remember her sister's name, but her sister's actually cooler than her. But I don't remember her name.
Yeah. So yeah. So he's trying to get everyone to not know that he's Spider-Man, and somewhere along the lines, Peter he opens up a portal, and pretty much a bunch of
Stephen Strange, he decides to help him, and he's like, "Listen, dude, I'm gonna cast a spell, but this stuff is tricky. All right, it all has to work properly, or something could go wrong." He warns them, and I don't remember exactly what happens, but between during the spell, he kind of overloads it, I think, too much, or something like that, and
all the
then.
villains appear. All the villains come out.
Yeah, all the villains from the other world start to appear, as in so does the Spider-Man from the different universes.
So he tells them, look, we got to capture these villains and put them in these prison cells we got. So the first villain he captures is Jamie Foxx, the black one. He puts him in the
Which
prison.
is he's actually cool now. He's actually bearable as a
So-
character now.
So the main point was supposed to be this is what they looked like before they died. Moments before they died, they get dragged into this world. So Green Goblin, he's like a little crybaby with like mental disorders. And
He still has a
also
mental disorder. Yep.
and Doctor Strange is like, we can fix everybody. Or no, Peter's like, we can fix everyone. It's just science.
Bro, not
Which
a
is crazy.
crybaby.
Whatever.
Didn't he like lose his memories or something? I forgot.
Bruh, it was stupid. They made him out to be a little bitch. Bleep me out. He's a little bitch.
You're right. He has lost his memory. He doesn't recall what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Look,
true.
Norman would never forget. Norman would never forget.
No, the Goblin
'Cause he did
never
it for
forgot.
fun. Norman is the Goblin. There wasn't a separation in the movie.
It's
Norman knows what he did.
You know,
This
this
movie,
movie, this movie kind of wanted to use Doctor Strange as like to sell it.
well,
Oh,
it
look,
was
Doctor
supposed
Strange is in
to.
it.
It was supposed to relate to his movie. The Mystery of Madness, Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's supposed to be.
which it
That's
doesn't
why
at
I
all.
didn't know.
It doesn't
It
at
does.
all. No, it
does.
doesn't. It
He literally
doesn't.
op-
It
It
doesn't in
literally
any
does.
meaningful
literally
way. It's not in any meaningful way.
Not in a good way, but it does.
It's just a footnote. It doesn't relate in any meaningful way. But the
It
thing is,
literally does.
this movie is like, yeah, we have Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange barely is in the movie, and he doesn't play a fun part in it or something. He's just there to like facilitate the spell, and that's
Which
it.
is a good, which I think is a good thing.
And it could have used a little bit more wit. I don't know. If you're gonna add him in the movie, at least make him somewhat,
But it's
memorable.
a Spider-Man movie. It's a Spider-Man.
That's
It's
true.
not Doctor
Okay,
Strange.
whatever. That's true. So
Yeah,
the first guy
that-
that get is the Electro guy, right?
Yeah, the black man, and they put him in the prison cell. No, it's probably It's probably Sandman. I don't remember, but all the villains are showing up. So we got Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and Sandman from the original. And then we got Lizard Boy, One-Armed Lizard, and Black Jamie Foxx.
God damn. You know, the more that I think about it, the more that you speak about this movie, the more that I realize what a stupid plot for a movie. This plot is so stupid. This is like a TV show special kind of plot. You know what I mean? When they do a special episode in a series.
I mean, technically, bro, the thing was that they planned it to be like the final installment, and they were like, okay, they got greedy. They were like, maybe we can use this chance to bring back the other Spider-Man. So how about we make like a one movie, which is kind of like a special, and then we would have like a lot of other movies.
Bro. And then, according to like people are saying, they're supposed to bring back Toby again.
Yeah, they're planning like
Bro,
a new
stupid.
movie with Toby. Well,
Bro, not in the MCU. Like, let the dude stay wherever he is, bro.
Are you telling me
Yeah.
you're not glad that when you saw Toby? Weren't you happy?
That is called. No, that's the only good
I
part of the
was, yeah.
movie. Let's be honest. We haven't gotten there yet. So all the villains are capturing them. I think they got them all right, and then he started talking to them, and he's like, "Wow,
Well, let me
these
tell
guys
you
ain't
something.
too bad."
I don't even remember the individual fights when they have. I remember the big fight at
Bro,
the end.
what is it? What is it with you and fighting? What is it with you and fighting?
I think. What do you mean? What is it with me and fighting?
You're such a MCU fanboy. You only care about the fights.
Oh my God! It's liking fighting. Oh my
Bro,
God!
I told the original Spider-Man villains were not there for their fighting.
Bro, so I could tell you, I love the Bruce Lee movies, and you're like, you're such an MCU fanboy because you love Bruce Lee, and he fights too. And fighting is cool. What can I tell you?
You're talking about Spider-Man.
Yeah,
You're so used to all your Marvel movies, your MCU movies, having dumb animated some fight scenes in front of a big screen.
they're not dumb.
Green screen.
Not all of them. Okay, they're not dumb.
Look,
Okay.
your favorite Spider-Man dropped his girl. Splat.
Why do you gotta keep reminding me? Of that?
Your second favorite Spider-Man let his aunt die. Shank shank. Look,
I don't think. No, bro. Who says that Tom Holland's my second favorite Spider-Man? He's my third.
because you're an
I think I
MCU
want to be
fanboy. You're a fanboy.
No. Andrew
I'm
the
surprised
first,
you didn't
Toby
say.
the second, and then
I'm surprised you didn't say Iron Man was your favorite Spider-Man. Honestly,
because he's not Spider-Man, he's Iron Man.
he's so far down your throat. You probably thought Spider-Man 1 was about him.
Whatever, bro. The thing is that I don't remember all the specific fights. I remember they caged them all, and then they all have to work together with the villains. It's so dumb.
So why they were talking to the villains, and he tried to fix them all.
Yep.
But of course, it kind of worked, but it kind of didn't. Like he put. So they're saying everything that's wrong with them is because of they have the technology to fix them.
Yeah,
So
this
like
Peter
changing their
Parker,
lives,
this
which
Peter
is
Parker
stupid.
wants to give a good ending to all of the other Peter Parkers. But
Who are dead already. Literally, all of them are dead. Green Goblin dead. Doc Ock dead. Sandman, did he die or did he go to jail? He may be alive. I can't remember. He's so
No,
pointless.
the thing was that Sandman.
Lizard Boy dead.
No, the thing was that like at the end, what they did was they just did Naruto style talk no jutsu. They talked with everyone and they
Yeah.
they were like, okay, I'll go. Okay, I'll go. Okay, I'll go back. I understand.
So what the
So it's like for the first
but
time
James,
the heroes gave therapy session instead of the one on the
yeah.
receiving end.
Yeah, but
But
you know,
the only problem was you can't fix Norman because he's just crazy, crybaby, and he ends up killing his aunt, and then everyone else becomes evil with him except for Doc Ock. And then
yeah.
but at this point they found, and then at some point Zendaya and the chubby friend they open up a portal because the chubby friend's also a wizard or whatever they're called.
Oh yeah, he has
he
the potential. Oh, dude, that was so hammed in that all of a sudden he can actually use magic. I'm like, okay, bro, that's such a that's,
So he
yeah.
opens up a portal, and then Andrew Garfield like walks in, and he's a drunk at this point. And he's like, "Oh, dude, what y'all doing?" And they're like, "Peter." He's like, "What are
Bro,
you
I
talking
love
about?"
that. I love when they introduce the new
Andrew,
spiders to each other.
bro,
That's
look,
terrible.
nobody cared about Andrew. And then you know what happened? They open up a portal, and Toby comes in. He's got like some facial hair, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Including
Yeah,
me.
that was
Toby!
that was the point in the film where I fainted for like
Yeah.
5 seconds,
And
and then
look,
when I got back, I'm like, okay.
it's a great moment, but it's pointless. It doesn't
Yeah,
save this movie.
the whole plot is stupid. The whole plot is stupid.
Yeah.
It's a cool moment in a very stupid plot.
And then
You know.
you get the interactions between the three Spider-Man. Toby
It's cool,
makes
yeah.
his own webs. The other people, they don't make their own webs. Toby's stronger than them. Toby's smarter than them. Toby's better than all of them, except that he saves his girlfriend and Andrew couldn't. So
Yeah, they all make
eventually,
fun of Andrew. They all make fun of Andrew because his girlfriend was flat.
like,
They all
it's so
reminded me of
stupid.
that.
So stupid in that final fight scene. Zendaya's falling. Instead of Toby going to save her, Andrew's like, "I got this." Is that the guy you would trust? He failed once. Like, let
The
Toby
regular
go.
is not that good, bro. I don't know if I should trust you.
Like, he saves her. I don't know why people would cheer for him saving her. The other one's still dead. She went splat. At least she would have landed in the water. This was on top of the Statue of Liberty. She would have landed in the water. She could have been fine. Maybe a broken back.
Yeah, it's in her contract.
The other
that
girl-
Zendaya doesn't die. She would have made it out alive somehow.
Like, she would have been saved by Iron Man comes back from the dead. We can't allow you to die.
Bro, no, literally, as she's about to hit the floor, she pulls out a spider web, and like, oh my god, she's a Spider-Man, she's Spider-Girl. I'm like, oh my god, they would have done that just to save her.
Right before she hits the water, Stan Lee appears. I bless you with the spider powers.
The spirit, bro, he shows up all blue like the Jedi in the big pass. He's like, you have the power within you to be a spider. Oh, bro.
She puts her hands out, a black spider web instead of a white spider web. Oh wow, she's Silk Sonic. Wherever her name is.
Yeah.
They went so far to try to redeem trash ass Andrew, and it didn't work because
I
literally
like him,
she.
bro.
Bro. Well, first of all, why is she even there? She voluntarily went to this big fight scene between all the villains, and then all the Spider-Man. Her and the fat friend. I don't
Yeah,
know
they
his
shouldn't
name.
be there.
They voluntarily show up to waste time and distract Spider-Man. They could have just left.
You
He
can make
opens up
the
portals.
argument. You can make the argument that the fat friend at least knew how to make portals, but what does Henry
Yeah.
know how to do? Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Like he literally could have made a portal and then put them like all the way on the ground, the bottom of the Statue of Liberty. So
Oh,
they could
you know
just walk
what?
down there.
It's because they're Peter's emotional support group. They're his friends, you know.
Okay.
and like
Then why didn't they bring Mary Jane for Toby? Why didn't they
Because
bring
she
Toby's
sucks.
dead
that
girlfriend?
would
Why
have
not?
been the worst. Dude, that would have
Why
made
not?
this movie 10 times worse.
Why not bring Toby's splat girlfriend? Just bring her body and have it fall again.
No, come on. Don't be cruel. Come on, bro. But yeah,
Look,
that and
The fact that he needs all this emotional support. None of the
Yeah.
other Spider-Man have that.
Yeah, they don't. This is
He
a new
literally
iteration
has.
of him.
He literally was blessed by Iron Man. He's got all of the shield behind him. How much more support does he need?
Yeah,
I
you're
guess his
right.
aunt,
Actually, when you put it that way, he's the luckiest one out of all the Spider-Man because he has
even Doctor
a
Strange was looking out for him.
yeah.
He may not have
That's
been
true.
there. I mean, his aunt died. He's the only one who had his aunt die. Trash.
Yeah, when the Aunt May died, I will say this. I wasn't that sad. It was a little bit shocking, but I'm like, whatever. They killed her.
I was laughing because I'm like, this is real Spider-Man. Death. He killed that girl.
And he had an emotional scene after she dies, and he's like giving up hope. I like that scene. And the other Spider-Man's coming in like, we're not gonna let you give up. All right,
They're like,
we're not gonna let you
my-
spiral down.
Therapy.
It's like, my Uncle Ben died because of me. Andrew, my Uncle Ben died because of me. And my girlfriend. And her dad.
And my dog. They didn't mention in the story, but he died for a week. Yeah.
I will say one fun conversation was like, Toby was like, I fought a space creature. And then like, Andrew was like, y'all have been this, you fought a space creature? And then Tom was like, I've been to space. Shows how useless Andrew is.
That
'Cause he's
was
the only
that
one
was
who's ever been
great.
to
That
space.
the best part of the movie was like them swapping stories and getting to. It's like the best part of the movie. They just
Oh, and
two
they
Spider-Man
did
talking
mention,
to each other.
I'll say it was cool that they mentioned, you know, the Rhino villain?
Oh
Andrew
yeah,
talked about him.
Yeah,
Andrew
yeah.
talked about him, so that exists in his world. I don't know why they wouldn't bring
Yeah.
him. 'Cause that'd be a cool new villain to bring in. You can bring any actor to play him. But that would have been cool to see.
Oh, it was Paul Giamatti. It was Paul Giamatti that played the Rhino. I don't know.
He was never in the show, was he? He was in the movie?
Yeah, he
He
was
was in
in
a
the
movie for a
Amazing
brief second.
Spider-Man 2 towards the end.
Mhm.
Remember where he
Oh.
goes and like there's a kid standing, he stands next to him.
I literally don't remember.
No, you funny. That part seems totally stolen. It seems like they stole that from The Incredibles. Because in The Incredibles, literally that same thing happens. After they finish the movie, some kind of mole man shows up from the underground. I'm like, aha! I'm gonna be the next villain, but it's a fake out. So they literally did the same thing.
Well, there's probably going to be another movie, but then they realized no one likes Andrew.
No, it was a fake out. It was a fake out from the beginning. But yeah, overall, I would say this movie.
then- Also, the only cool part for me, besides all that we just talked about, was Venom. So explain to me how they have these portals, but they suck everyone back into their worlds. So the Venom actor, the guy from Venom, the guy who played Bane, he was in the world he was at some bar in Hawaii. So I guess more villains are in the world too. We never saw, but his main one was Venom, and he got sucked back into the portals when they closed everything or reversed everything. All the Spider-Man went back, all their villains went back, and somehow a part of Venom stayed behind. That makes no sense. This is a super master portal sucking things out of universes, and it leaves a part of Venom behind. So Venom is supposed to be in the
Symbiotes work like that though. They're all about self-survival, so they find a way to.
Yeah,
from magical portals.
Yeah, dude. They're like you guys remember Naruto? They're like Orochimaru. Every time you're about to beat him, he turns into a snake and just flies away, runs away.
This is the portal. The portal literally only sucked away things that didn't exist in this universe before.
Doesn't matter, bro. It's a symbiote, okay? Just accept it as
Yeah,
a stupid
I'm
part of
just
the
saying
plot.
it was done badly.
Yo,
Okay.
what do you rate this
'Cause-
though? Which tier you put it?
Oh yeah, this is a hard one.
So I still enjoyed Morbius more the first time I saw. I liked Morbius more. Second time, Morbius sucks, but this movie's still pretty mid. I would put it at D.
Nah, D is too low.
I would-
see.
The first Spider-Man's way better.
Nah, to me
Well,
both are on
Homecoming-
the same level.
Homecoming's better for me.
For me,
But
both are on the same
I
level.
don't really care. I will say though, that at the end of the movie when they wiped away everyone's memory of Peter Parker to get the portals to suck him in, and then he saw Zendaya, and he was like, "I'm gonna stalk you. Do you know who Peter is?" And she's like, What's a Peter, boy?
What's
You
up,
mean a
Peter?
dick?
Bro, you make it sound like Peter is some kind of a con or some shit. What's a Peter?
Peter is another word for dick. You want to see my Peter?
What are you talking about? You're so weird.
It's
See?
true though.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll still give it a D, but I'm fine with C.
I would give it a B, but I'm fine with C again. Yeah.
Yeah, C.
Because even though the plot was super stupid, I did enjoy it. I did enjoy watching the Spider-Mans together.
I still think the problem with Spider-Man movies is when you have too many villains. When you have one clear
That's
villain,
true.
besides Amazing Spider-Man, because he's trash, but if you have one villain, it's
That's very
good.
true. I would agree with that.
But they had all the villains that they showed in this movie, none of them were his villains. Another reason I gave it a D. Those aren't his villains. He literally did defeat them. Like, they literally killed his aunt.
And it's a stupid way to defeat them too. It's like I said, you give them out therapy and send them home. It's a very stupid way to
Which
wrap up the
makes no
movie.
sense because they die anyways. All except for like 2 of them are dead. So they're still gonna die. Like, you can't change their past.